I'm catfishing America. You just don't get better than this. I'm catfishing America, 'cause I was born to fish. The Tennessee River, the Mississippi mud, there's no other place that I wish I was. Ohio River, Pickwick Lake, the rest of the world's gonna have to wait while I'm catfishing America. You just don't get better than this.
This time on Catfishing America, we're heading down to Henderson, Kentucky on the Ohio River, the unofficial catfish capital of Kentucky, and known through many tournament circles and catfish fanatics as one of the top places in the United States for giant blue cats. Not to say we might not stumble into a big flathead while we're here, but under these conditions that we're fishing this time, many people wouldn't even be on the water. We're here in the flat dab in the middle of the spawn, the toughest time to try to catch these catfish, because as you know, they've got other things on their mind. But have no fear, because I'm here with none other than BOC staff, Eric Simcox. And Eric lives here in Henderson, and I got a feeling he's going to be getting us on the fish. What do you think, Eric?
Don, you're right. This is the toughest time of the year to try to boat a blue cat. The biggest thing is this spawn makes it very rough for us to come out here and try to catch fish. We're going to try to, or attempt to put some fish in this boat today. If we present the right baits and the right presentation, I think we can boat some fish today.
I'm catfishing America.
Now, Eric, I know that you use specialized equipment when you go after these big cats, because you never know if it's going to be a 150-pounder or a smaller fish. What kind of gear and tackle do you got us using here today?
Well, Don, I'm using a 7.5-foot Black Horse custom rod made by Lau Stokes. This rod is specialized from him to the BOC, and I'm using a bait casting reel, using 40-pound solar green line, and I'm using a Carolina rig.
And what kind of sinker do we call that? Does it have some properties that
Yes,
help us here in the river?
This is a no-roll sinker.
No roll.
Basically what it is, when you cast that out there, it goes down on the bottom of the river and lays flat to where that won't roll with the current.
So
It'll keep your bait right in place.
Okay.
And then I use a bead, what I call a stopper bead, so the sinker, when it comes down, it doesn't smash against your knot. Then I use a 100-pound barrel swivel, and then I use a leader of approximately 50-pound test line, and I come down to a Kale hook, a 10-aught.
Big hook.
Big hook.
Big fish.
Big fish, that's right.
So the only thing missing from this is some bait. Why don't we take a look at the bait that I know that you got a special bait in mind. Why don't we take a look at that bait and how we prepare it?
Okay.
I'm catfishing America.
Yes, Dawn, today we're going to be using skipjack herring as our bait. The skipjack we're using today is frozen skipjack. Even though fresh skipjack seems to be better, sometimes the frozen skipjack works just as well. Basically, what I do with my skipjack, when I'm using them as bait, the first thing I do, I cut the tail section off the fish. The next slice, I go right at the dorsal fin, and I make my second cut. And then, this is my piece of bait. And I just hook my Kale hook through the top piece and come out the top by the dorsal fin. And that's my bait.
Better than this.
Unparalleled sport fishing, the beauty and splendor of Audubon State Park. Championship golf opportunities. A riverfront with activities for the entire family. The best in horse racing. Unique shopping, authentic food, and music festivals that cater to all tastes. Henderson, Kentucky. It's all here. Visit us at fishhenderson.com.
Hello folks, this is JW with the BOC. Today we're going to be making sinkers. Our first step is to accumulate your lead. And step number two, I generally like to use a turkey fryer with a Dutch oven. I melt down probably 30 to 40 pounds of lead at a time. Step number three, we're going to use a ladle to scoop the scrap metal and byproducts out of the lead and put it into a metal bucket. Step four, I use Gulf wax or paraffin to take the impurities out of the lead. For step five, we take a simple spoon, don't let your wife find out. We scrape out more impurities off the top after the wax is done.
3, 2, 1, yep, go ahead.
Step six, we want to choose our mold for the weights that you want. You start pouring lead into the lead ports. Step seven, you want to, after you pour your molds, you'll have to take the weights out. Well, you don't want to do it on a plastic surface, always use wood or metal. Step eight, we let the sinkers cool. We go in and we trim off all of our plug holes, and we stack them up and put them away. Okay. Now the final step is to take these weights, go down to your local river or lake and catch you some big old catfish.
I'm catfishing America. You just don't get better than this. I'm catfishing America, 'cause I was born to fish. The Tennessee River, the Mississippi Mud.
I guess putting the lever down is usually helpful.
Oh,
There we go. You smell that, Eric?
I think it's a big catfish.
A big catfish. You got that right. Deep. What kind of depth are we out here in?
Well, we're sitting right about 32 foot.
32. Well, I'm using the Birch Custom tackle rod holder system here. I can adjust it up or down. I like about this kind of an angle myself. Put my clicker on in case some dramatic event happens, I'm not gonna miss it. And then when a fish hits, I just grab the rod and I pull straight back and out, and hopefully I'm gonna get to demonstrate that for you. I'll get this other one going. Now, are you going straight down with this one?
Yeah, the first one I'm going straight down.
Okay. Maybe I'll go straight down with this one just to be like you. That didn't take long. Fish on. Fish on the Twisted Cat Black Horse custom rod. And it's a circle hook, so I'm not at all worried. I know right where that hook's gonna be set. And we'll get him cleared here so you can get a look at him. He doesn't feel like a beast. There he is. He's a cutie. Rolling and rolling. Look at that. That looks like a channel cat. Look at that, a channel cat. Hit that big old bait, Eric. My goodness. Look at the gut on this little guy. Man, he is down there gorging. Now, apparently the bait situation is pretty good in this area, because this guy is by no means skinny. He's got a gut going. Well, I know I'm gonna get a hold of him, just a matter of when. He's got that hook set nice and firm. There we are. There we are. And this is a big old bait. And this guy, let me get a hold of you, buddy. Let me get a hold of you. You know, Nice, thick, healthy channel cat. And you saw the size bait that I put on here. Now this was not the head. This was the that midsection, that number 2 cut that Eric likes to cut. And this guy took it straight down, hit it hard, and you know, did a great job. So we'll get him back in the water and let him get on about his business. See ya. You know, this is one of the most dangerous things that exist here on our Western River system, and that's these tugboats with barges. They're out here and they serve a integral role here in our society, moving cargo up and down these rivers for power plants, food stores, etc. But we need to be aware that they're here, be aware how dangerous their wakes can be. They can't stop on a dime like pleasure boats can. So we need to surrender the channel, let them do what they need to do, and I tell you what, you'll be much more safer out on the river. Well, the lines are in the water, the skipjack are wet. Now we're just waiting on this fish to bite. When we come back, we'll see how we fare as the sun starts to go down here on the Ohio River in Henderson, Kentucky.
I'm catfishing America.
Hey cat anglers, to learn tips and techniques that'll help you catch those big cats, join us on the Cabela's King Cat Trail, where you have a chance to win big bucks and improve your catfishing skills. Give us a call or visit us on the web to obtain more information.
All right, Eric, it's almost dark. And I just heard him say, I'm cutting the perfect size bait.
That's it.
And he's using his top secret suspended technique. What do you think is the next fish going to come before dark or after dark? What do you think?
I think it'll come just as it's getting dark.
Right at dark?
Yep.
Okay, right at dark.
Yep.
Now I say within a half hour after dark. So let's see what happens. I got a fish going, Eric.
Fish on.
I say that's a fish on, man. Oh yeah, oh, he feels good. I think I got another 5-pounder. What do you think? See, I reel fast, man. I try to get all this. Oh, yeah, he got a little bit heavier, Eric. He must have been
So he's 6 pounds?
I think he's 6, man. Easy 6. Maybe 8, man. What do you think? He's getting heavier, man. 8-pounder. He's not putting up a whole lot of fight, but
I think I won that bet on this darkness.
it's not dark yet. What are you talking about?
Almost dark, and he's got a fish on.
You said right at dark. That revisionist history of his, you know. Well, he's feeling a little bit bad. I think he sees the boat or he sees the light. I see the light. There he is. Oh, man, fish of the day, man. Let me move a little forward. Let you look at him. Rolling and rolling and rolling. Oh, yeah. A little bit shy of the state record, I think. We'd have to, oh, I hear him. Then they're talking to us there.
He'll talk to us.
Then they're gurgling and stuff, man. Well, he's all up in that net. Expert netmanship. Yeah, it is almost dark.
He wants to
There
put
we go.
everything out here.
Yeah, he wants to. He got all up in there, didn't he?
Yes, he sure did.
Got every little fin hooked, every little,
Okay.
anything that can get hooked is hooked. We can grab that little lip lock there behind you. I think it's hooked over there. Stick that right in that lower jaw and grab that bad boy. We'll bring him right up on out of it. There he is. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Holy cow. Yep, a little bit shy of the state record, but, you know, also a little bit bigger fish. Again, look how these fish are feeding. I mean, that's a fish that is definitely not on one of them Oprah diets, you know. And as you can see, I'm just gonna rotate it so you can see what he hit. He hit the skipjack head, and you can see the circle hook got him right, this particular time got him right in the bottom of the mouth. Usually it's in the corner, but that hook is right at the bottom. Get that little bait out of the way, and I'll show you. See, right here at the bottom edge of the lip is where he's hooked. And he's not hooked real great. Try to just rotate it and pop it out if it'll let me. Well, I thought I heard it pop right on out of there. I guess some of them spots can be deceiving. Guess we'll grab some pliers if you got some handy there. Well, you slapping me all over the place, beating me up, man. Wow. Yeah, we'll dig some pliers out. He's got it right up under this pad that they've got on that lower lip. He's got it hooked right up under. It didn't even break all the way through the skin, but it's just up there past that barb, making it a little bit hard to get out. So I figure we'll just take some pliers like this and give it kind of a circular rotation like that, and it pops right on out. So now that we got the hook out, I'll let that go. Get the pliers back to my main man, Eric, and we'll just hold on to this. I'm gonna get a weight on him because I'm sure he's in the 80s. I'm gonna see if I can read it. It's a little bit dark. He is right at 11 pounds. I don't know if you can see that. I guess at night you're not gonna see it, but trust me, it's 90 pounds. No, but actually he's right at 11 pounds. And nice fish. I'm just gonna ease him back here. Got a little bit of current, shouldn't have any problem releasing this fish. With this kind of a grip, all we do is we just squeeze on these two handles right here, and it'll let him swim off. I just sort of hold him in the water like this, and then I just press these. See how he just swims off, flips us off, and just heads on at it, back in, out, you know, right back out into the action. And they're out there in this pre-spawn, or actually in the middle of spawn, so I guess he's definitely out there feeding and definitely involved in action. We'll see if we can't upgrade the size here a little bit once the sun is officially down.
I'm catfishing.
Russ, I got him hooked in the tail. I'm gonna move forward a little bit, Eric. Let you kind of slide in there with that. Oh, man, I guess he's seeing that light or something. Holy cow, might be just be spinning or something. Come on, he's bigger than 11. Come on now. Bigger than 11. I feel it rubbing on something. Bigger than 11, come on now. He's coming up. He's coming up. You guys are gonna get to see him. He might be 12. What do you think? He scoops and scores. I think he's bigger than 11. What do you think?
Yes.
12?
I'm gonna give him about 14.
14, all right, man. They keep getting bigger. Each one gets a little bit bigger.
Slime job.
Yeah, but he slammed that line, didn't he? Each one gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. We got that lip lock back there.
Yeah.
Somewhere, I remember. And then we got a plier hanging out. I don't know if you can see that weight or not. I'll hold it and maybe you can find that plier. I'm gonna see if I can see that weight. It's kind of hard because, you know, this has got little lines on it. And my eyes aren't what they used to be. But you guys will believe me, right? 95 pounds. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see. I got to really look. How heavy did you say? 15 pounds. 15. Hey. What do you think? What do you think, man?
There you go.
15 pounds. And he's got it in the corner, man. It's kind of like on the outside. See that? Kind of a weird hook job there. See that? It's kind of the.
He is.
There it is. Wow. Yeah. Boy, that's a nice fish. They just keep getting bigger and bigger. And you know what Eric's doing? He's holding out for that what? 90, 95.
95.
90 or 95. But you know, all these fish have been clean. That, you know, they haven't been all beat up.
No.
You know.
Not at all.
I mean, to be in the middle of the spawn, you'd expect a lot of these fish to be, you know, fighting and scraped up and all kinds of scars and stuff. But this guy, you know, no scars, no marks, no rough stuff. One little hook mark from me. Well, let's get you back in, buddy. What do you think? Okay, put me back in. Talking blue cats, man. All right, buddy. All I got to do is press this button, and guess what? You can go get your, spinning around. It's a good thing this thing's got that little spinning motion. Now you go back and tell your great grandpa, I'm waiting. Good deal, man. Good deal, man. They're getting bigger and bigger right after dark, just like you said.
Yeah.
You know, it's a long night, and I tell you what, I love coming here to Henderson. Catfishing capital, Kentucky. And you know, Eric, we're here actually during the spawn, and I know this is the toughest time to fish. What do you think somebody could expect if they came here maybe in the spring or fall?
Oh, it'd be excellent in the spring. You have February, March fishing. You're going to get big blues, and man, the takedowns are awesome. They'll just scream them poles. The fall time, the fish are on a big feed up, and it's just awesome.
You know, the scenery it's great. There's a lot of stuff to do here in Henderson, a lot of facilities. Anything you want to do, you can do here in Henderson. And don't forget, all these sponsors that are here that you see here following us in the credits, they're the ones that are making this show happen. So do us a favor, give them a call, let them know you appreciate them sponsoring the show, and that'll just mean we're here on the air a whole lot longer, bringing you the best catfishing has to offer. For Catfishing America, I'm Don Sweet, along with Eric Simcox, and we'll see you next time out on the water, chasing them whiskers.
I'm catfishing America. It just don't get better than this.